Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, and today, oh boy, it is time to take a look at Hebo, or Habwa, how he's actually pronounced, Habwa. The Chinese mage that is probably the best, worst god in Smite. In terms of like the pro scene and what a lot of people kind of see of him, Hebo has so much damage. It is nuts. But he is not a mainstay in competitive. He is not a mainstay OP guy people ask for nerfs for. He's perfect in the right moments, and that's because he has his own inherent balancing points that allow him to be contended with. Part of that is clear. When Hebo gets ahead, obviously it's really easy for him to snowball everything. And in a fun game, he's one of the best gods to play because if he can get ahead, oh boy, like what might happen here. Nice Aegis, but we do have the first kill. Then we see Hebo just become a monster in damage and pressure. But during that process, you'll see his abilities work really differently. They're on low cooldowns. They're very close. It's almost like a melee attack, right? A lot of these mages have the long range. He doesn't really have any. He has a knockup, which is very good CC, but there's another kill as well. This is like the perfect dream start for a Hebo. As the Xbalanque and the Kukulkan go down, we get the damage buff. And we have no Guardian here, so we are going to have to be careful. They got a Sylvanas, a Xbalanque, and a Mage, a really balanced team. But already they give me 2 kills, and that is just looking amazing for me. Again, the other reason is he's got no mobility, right? He has his carpet, which is really good for a movement for him and his allies, and of course slows down enemies. We'll get into his abilities and all that good stuff, the details, and the scatamarang, all of that soon. But scatamarang, I don't even, is that a word? Scatamarang should be a word though, and it just means all that kerfuffle, right? And if you think kerfuffle, you gotta look up kerfuffle, then I'm just giving you 2 words to figure out, look up for today. Have fun. When he's done with all that scatamarang and kerfuffleness, he is obviously, you know, still lack of mobility. Sometimes that lack of clear, a very dangerous clear where he's got to get up front. But his abilities hit so hard, if he is able to snowball, he's able to get that lead. He could be one of the most rewarding gods in Smite to play. And pretty dang OP. I could see people calling for a lot of nerfs for Hebo if they just constantly experiences. I just think it's few and far between. And I think he's often actually one of those gods that I see less and less. Even in my casual games, I don't really see Hebo a lot. So I wonder why that is. If you think you know why, let me know in the comment section below. If you like these videos for Smite, please do let me know, guys. Comment, engage. I always look at who comments, who likes this, you know, what views does this get, just to really gauge where you guys are interacting. So let me know if this is something that you are. Don't be quiet. Be loud about it. That you can help really tailor my content towards what you like, which I think is always a really awesome thing that I want to offer here on the channel. There is a nice knockup as well. Part of Hebo's combo there. Missed the ult. The Thor wall throws me to the right. Oh, no. And the Kukulkan ult. Oh, my goodness gracious. I get hit by that. I'm 67 health right now. He's going in really, really low. I've got my water carpet. Epic Gamer Ben and Spiker, very dangerous spot there. Spiker going in on all 3, it looks like. Epic Gamer Ben going up in the air, kind of slammed down. Looks like he missed the stun, though. Overcommitted. Doesn't have much to his name. And, wow, he may peek me out here. So I may just need to go back to base. Uh-oh. There's a Kukulkan. Has he seen me yet? Not sure. All right, we might just head back here. All right, let's talk about Hebo. One of the reasons, why does he hit so much damage? Well, his passive is called Steady Flow. Steady Flow basically is a half of a Rod of Tahuti. It's more than a Rod of Tahuti, which is the passive giving you 25% bonus magical power. So whatever magical power you have on Rod of Tahuti, when you get that item, it adds the 100 or 125, but then it says whatever you got, add 25% of that on top of it all. That's everything. With Hebo, his passive is after he uses an ability, for the next 5 seconds, he gains 5% damage buff and damage scaling to his magical power. Nice pull by Sylvanas. Oh god, this ult means a lot of damage. I do miss the Kukulkan ult, but the tornadoes hits me, the minions hit me, and the Sylvanas, oh, he stays alive. Okay, all right, that's special. That's a kerfuffle and a scatamarang if I ever saw one. Wow, special. Oh. Okay, well, I go down, a lot of ults hit me, and bad news bears there. With Hebo, within a few seconds, you could basically stack that up. His 1 is very fast on a very low cooldown, part of his kit. But there you go, you see I got the passive yet again. It refreshes, I believe. So you're basically able to keep using abilities, keep that 15% damage up. And if you stare at the little star, it says 130 right now on the bottom left. Under my 2-1 KDA near my items, you see the little kind of like weird starry thing. It's not a star. It's got more than a star, but that's my magical power. As I use an ability, you should see that actually grow. Now it's 137, right, for the next few seconds. It's going to drop back to 130 right now. That is how it works. So really interesting stuff. When you get a lot of magical power, that is nuts, and that's why he's one of the best late game, most damaging gods in the game, because he can buy Rada Tahuti. He can have this passive as well. He's getting 40% more damage than he should have in his actual base kit. Not a lot of gods can do that. Almost none can. Here is the Kukulkan. Nice knock-up. Looking for the ult. Goes into the Aegis. Already knows he would have been dead there. I've got my carpet. The Sylvanas is doing a great job. Actually hits me with the 1. I get pulled. Oh, dear God. I have to use my beads. Running away as best I can. Knock the Sylvanas up. Just get a 1 there. Here is the Kukulkan. He's on the right side. Oh, ult doesn't go off to me. I've got my ult, though. Could be time. But they're running away as best as they can. You better run. Yeah, you better run. Just peeking here on the left side, seeing where they're going to commit. Spiker might be able to kind of bait them out. But they've already got a kill onto one of us, so maybe not the smartest thing for me to be there. Just checking in their blue buff. Not there as well. Having some fun playing Joust. If you guys are enjoying this, let me know. There's the 3. There's the ult. Look at the damage, but Jibbalonke, he's actually going to stay alive. Both of them will. Sylvanas will actually be able to use his 2 and keep them healthy, keep them safe. Oh, it's such a bummer, but unfortunately, do not get the kill there. So super close. That was the ult. We'll talk about all that in a moment. Time to move on to the number 1, though. As I get my Book of Thoth down, a really good item for late game scaling mages. You get the mana for Hebo. He uses a lot of mana. His abilities are on cooldown very quickly, so this is a decent, very, very strong item. Water Cannon, his number 1, basically just a short burst of water. Obviously, this is what means he has to stand up to the lane. To hit the whole lane, you have to basically walk up to it, which makes his clear a little dangerous, especially in modes like Conquest. But it is 290 damage plus 80% of your physical magical power. So 80% of that 190 number going to be added onto that. So I'm hitting quite a bit. I'm hitting for like 160, something of that nature, on top of the 290 when that's maxed up. So quite a lot of damage, getting me near that 400-500 range just with a number 1. It's on a 3-second cooldown. That is right. If you never played Hebo or Habwa, it's pretty nuts, right? 3 seconds. Not a lot of gods have that. It is just absolutely crazy. There's the number 1. The tornadoes are there. They're already looking to aggress. Knocks me up. Tries to get the root, but he doesn't get it to me yet. The Kukulkan just controlling that corridor. And I'm just going to go back around the left side. They can see me. They've got vision because of that Jibbalonke ult. Thor lands. Doesn't get anybody. There's this Kukulkan. He gets the kills. Have they forgotten about me? Knocked him up. But he gets a double kill. We are screwed right now, but they don't. Oh my God. The dream. The dream. Atlas of the Yellow River going into the ult. Oh, I hit all 3 of them. Hit the double kill. Oh, Jibbalonke, he's immune for the knockup, but he still takes the damage. And the triple kill. Crushing wave goes into the water spout and the water cannon. Kukulkan has to message me and say the plays, dude. Wipes all 3 of them. They forgot about me or thought I backed. And that saves us the tower. That gets me to a 5-1 stat. I get a full Obsidian Shard item off of that. And the start of my Bancroft's Talon. Nuts, nuts, nuts. That is the Hebo damage right there. That is the Hebo way. That passive started to tick in as well. Basically, which was pretty nuts. Atlas of the Yellow River, I believe, stacks onto that passive too. So I think I just gave myself 5% extra bonus damage before the ult by using that, which was something good to know. Now, number 2, like I said, Atlas of the Yellow River gives you basically immunity to slows while on it. It gives you a 50% speed buff, and it slows enemies by 50%. So essentially 100%. It's like a double speed. You're moving twice as fast because they're moving half as slow, and you're moving half as fast, right? So it ends up being, if someone's chasing you, you just gain twice the amount of distance on them as you normally would. It lasts for 7 seconds, and it's persistence, right? If you step in it, you're slowed. If you step out of it, you're not slowed. It's just this persistent, like, kind of area slow. Kukulkan, oh, dear God, look at this damage right now, and I am just wrecked. The damage from the ultimate is overkill, and the Sylvanas rooting me there, landing the Kukulkan number 1, showing how just unsafe it is to be a Hebo with no, clear getaway skill. That is really the clutch. I've got no Jibbalonke Rising Jaguar to get me out of those situations, create the gap, create the gaps, create the distance, so you got to take it. But hey, it's worth it, man. That Jibble play was hot, man. Oh my God, these plays. yeah, so that's pretty much it. Really good at like zoning things off, right? Sometimes you have a buff, like how I used it in the beginning of the game. I threw it sideways so that if they wanted to go to red, they had to cross over it, and that just puts them at a disadvantage. You got to go past it. It's kind of, you could set the battle line, but you can also use it as a way to retreat. Another way to do it is to throw it in front of yourself and be at the edge of it and move forward, and then actually use it to poke very quickly and then move back safely. This is kind of his most safest in and out of a fight. So if you want to throw it in front of you and be able to just basically go in, throw your number 3 up, your water spout, knock somebody up, and just get some damage, that is a good way to do it. And of course, if you don't want to do that, you can turn around, throw it in front of you, and have that whole carpet length to essentially go. But here's how I like to do it. Just use it to move quickly, get to the minion wave. You have a lot of mobility here, and you can just go forward and poke, and they know that you've got a little bit more effective range. I like to do that sometimes in terms of an aggressive Hebo style play there. I've got my ultimate. Crushing Wave is here. Atlas of the Rebel, the Yellow River could slow. Got some Elder Sylvanas. He may look for a pick. Gets the pull, and gets the stun and the pick. Actually on to my Thor, but I get taken out there, largely a result of some nastiness there. Oh, that is the ultimate, but I'm able to immune it thanks to my ultimate as well. I go through Kukulkans, and that's some damage. I need Atlas of the Yellow River to keep me alive. I see the Kukulkan on the left-hand side. Does he see me? And that's the question. Oh, the water spout misses, but Epic Gamer Ben finds him anyways. Now, do we have the stun? Not sure we do. That's the poke I'm looking for. He misses the pull. We got one basic 80 extra damage. There's the 278. And looks like he actually might have used his beads there. Unless there's some other reason why he went CC immune in the air. So he might have used his beads late trying to immune that. And actually goes down. We got damage here as well. I built Bancroft's Talon to start, and I've got Vampiric Shroud, Soulstone, excuse me. So I'm already getting some lifesteal. And Bancroft's Talon actually got a recent buff. So it's pretty good. Even at earlier levels, you're just, what it does is every time you get low as an item, it's a really cool item. Like the lower you get, the more reward you get for your attacks. And that means, so like if I'm really at my last ditch effort, I need to go ahead and use my ultimate to escape and just try to get that kill. I'm at like 1% health or 20% health. Essentially, it will be at its strongest. Give me, I believe, an extra like 100 magical power. It's nuts. Whatever that number actually is specifically. I haven't looked at the tooltip in a while. But when it is buffed, the thing is, there you go, throw it out the Atlas Yellow River just to make it a very difficult path when my teammates are fighting for my enemies to retreat on. There's the oh my god, how does he hit me with that? He didn't even see me. What a cheeky play. Crystal Crow doesn't even look my way until he just turns, throws it. They might have they don't have a ward. I have a ward there and they don't have one, so it must be on voice chat calling out, hey, I saw him go left. He's there, ult. I don't know. Otherwise, that's just an incredible heads-up, quick reaction play. He goes down, though, and then gets out alive. So my two little physical damage dealers here trying their best, but they're getting poked out. Might have to let the tower go, and they certainly will. But it's okay. We are losing here, so we got to step it up. Definitely have to do our best in this game. But again, going for more burst. Bancroft's Talon did get that buff, like I was mentioning, and the buff actually is that the passive gets to its full, so you basically get the most magical power out of it sooner. You used to have to go all the way down to, whether it was 15 to like almost like, you know, you're dead, right, before you got the max out of the item. Now I believe it's 20%, I believe. They raised it, so maybe let's just use that as an example. Now you only have to get to 20% health to get the full magical power from that passive, which is pretty cool. Plus you get the lifesteal. It's a really nice item. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, Crushing Wave as well. As you see the Water Spout combo, there is just the Water Spout to Water Cannon. That is nut stuff. The cool thing about his number 3 Water Spout is that it's a knockup. That knockup is very valuable CC. It chains really well with other CC components and can help him to set up his number 1 like you just saw there. The cool thing about it, though, is it carries momentum of where you're moving. So very much like Scotty's Ice. When you throw that onto someone who's moving forward, they will continue to fly forward towards you. So you could essentially kind of push someone up into the air and have them just fly near where you're going. I get hit by the Sylvanas. That should kill me. The Sylvanas ult plus the 2 is enough. And just looking at his build right now, he's actually just building Gem of ISO. So he's definitely got some damage. Not too much. Nice Aegis. Oh, my Epic Gamer got jub baited. Flew into a tornado. Kokokon didn't get any damage. We're going to go for Book of the Dead at the end of this, which also, I believe, got a little bit of a buff by being less expensive. I think took away some of the cost, the high-end cost for it, just to make it a little bit more of a viable option if you wanted to go lifesteal. Obviously, if you're not going lifesteal, if you're going lifesteal, you don't get, like, you know, pen and all that stuff. I've still got soulstone, which I could sell for Rada Tahuti later on as well. So a couple of kills. The Sylvanas and the Kukulkan have kind of shut me down here. We've got to find a way around it. But yeah, a lot of times I will wait for an opponent to kind of move towards me and think that they're out of range, they're out of range of most of my damage, and then throw the water spout on them, the number 3, knock them up, then they start flying towards me, then I hit them with a number 1, and then I just have a couple seconds till my abilities are back up. I could slow them with the 2, basic, I can go into my crushing wave, I can do so many different things here with that, so that's a good combo. There is the Bull Demon King. I've got to see if I can get this. We might be able to. Oh, steal the Bull Demon King. And there's the damage. Oh my God, what an NA ult. But I already had killed him. I didn't realize that Bull Demon King is ours. With the number 1, we steal it. And that could be the changing moment in this game. Sylvanas running away as fast as he can. I've got my 3. I miss it. But who gives a poop? We can now get this tower for free, essentially. And if he stays around, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. I've got my 3 up soon, but who cares? We're just going to go into this tower. It's not going to attack us as a result. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the way. I just want to poke it. Not getting any tower damage, of course, because we got the Bull Demon King. It means that the tower or the objective that you're currently beating down, the current last objective, whether it's the tower or it's your Phoenix, it won't affect the Titan, actually ends up not shooting at you. So you kind of get a free just, hey, let's go in there and shoot at it. It's not going to fire at us. Don't have to worry about Phoenix damage, tower damage. So that's really, really valuable. We can poke out here, see if I got my water spout, see if I can try and use it. Look at the soul stone and just the normal damage, 530 from range on to the Kukulkan. And my ultimate is up in 14 seconds. Man, that ult I did back there was so NA. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love the meme. I love the NA ult meme, actually. It's really funny. But yeah, that was definitely one. I think I was just trying to secure the kill. You know, it's nothing wrong. It's just a solid kill secure, guys. Don't hate me there. Oh, get the kill with the random water spout. Actually turn around, throw the Atlas of the Yellow River to try and keep myself alive. And Crushing Wave is coming, and it is ready to go. In fact, his ultimate, so damaging. 690 damage plus 115% of your magical power. Nuts. I'm getting 443 damage on top of the 690 and 15% of the 443 on top of that. It's just another like 60 or so. So it's talking about like, you know, 750 plus we're over 1,000 damage easy with that. And that's just a follow-up skill trying to get me. That is the type of water spout I'm talking about. Look at that. Over onto the Sylvanas. Spiker gets the kill. We just decided to get rid of him. Almost died there. Wow. 72 health. I'm going to have to back here and make sure I stay safe. So they're gonna retreat here. We do get the Phoenix. So one Bull Demon King swings the game. We end up getting the tower and the Phoenix. And now I've got Book of the Dead. Actually, excuse me. Now I've got Book of the Dead and Rod of Tahuti. So I've got every single thing I need. 732 magical power. 115% of that. Plus 690 for my ult. It is nuts. And of course, if you didn't know, Water Spout, my number 3, does 280 plus 85% scaling. So actually, just a little bit less, a little bit better scaling than the Water Cannon, which does 290 and has 80 scaling. This one, the Water Spout, 280 base damage, but 85% scaling. So that's most likely that 5%, especially with these high damage builds, is going to mean a lot more, right? The 5% here, rather than the, you know, the 5 base, is going to mean quite a bit. I mean, 10% of 790 is about 80 extra damage, right? 5% is going to get you about 40, 45 there. So you're going to be in a pretty decent spot with that Water Spout poking from range and getting the clear on. It's really important. We turn this game around. 4K gold up. We got to finish it, though. Just trying to peek around. There they are. There's Jibalanke. Ooh, he doesn't see me. Oh, he doesn't see me. Oh, rip the dream. See ya later, buddy. Hope it was nice. Sending him back to base with the 3-1 combo. There is the 3. There is the 1. There is the ult. And that's the GGG. Oh, my goodness. Hebo. Habwa. This damage, you cannot sleep on this damage, guys. If you have not played Habwa, if you haven't played Hebo, if you're thinking about playing Hebo, if you think you need to get back and play Hebo one more time because you haven't played him in a while, yes. To everything I just said, yes. Oh, man, this guy is too much fun. I apologize if I broke anybody's ears there. You know I like to get excited in my games, but man, oh, man, that was some hot Hebo action. And I was really, really, man, what a fun game as well. He's clapping, little water claps there. No Guardian either. So again, a pretty interesting comp. And with a hyper carry in Joust, I find that if you just really have the better hyper carry, you can most of the time control your own destiny, because you know, if I just get one pick, then it's 3v2, right? Even if they have a Guardian, 3v2 is most likely going to beat a 2v, win the 2v3 in Joust. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment down below what you did like about it. If you want to see more Joust, or if you want to see different modes as well, I've covered a lot of Joust lately. If you want to see some more Clash, maybe a little Conquest, maybe some Arena, let me know in the comments, and I will take a look at that, try to reply to you guys ASAP. Thank you all for showing up. Notification Squad, got a special t-shirt coming out for you guys very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. 125. Just know the number. Know that that is when that is coming out. And, of course, if you want to stay tuned to more content, guys, subscribe to the channel. Best way to keep in touch with me. And hit the notification bell so you know when my videos pop. As always, my raindrops, I love you all. Have a great day. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming. And I'll see you all next time.